out there? It's your boy, JT, the freaking car guy. Y'all know I try to go live on Saturdays when it's my time to work. All right, if it's not, I can't. So at any rate, y'all saw the thumbnail, right? So let's go straight, jump right into it. That happens to be. I already did a shorts video on it. I don't even think I've uploaded. Ram 2500. In that shorts video, I mentioned the point that when you hear a noise, like the last time this lady was in for an oil change and a cooler. Let's see, that's a brand new cooler. It's Mopar. We only do Mopar, the good stuff over here. Now I have heard some people have contacted me to tell me that Mopar endorse the Dermans coolers. Okay, I gotta get some more information on that because I see there's a Mopar part number attached to that aluminum cooler. And what's crazy is we ordered four. All right, so four should be here, and I'm gonna find out and get more information on that. Now, here's my thing with those cooler guys. If Mopar in fact endorse those other aluminum coolers, you know what that means? That means that those other coolers companies had to adhere to the specifications for that cooler. Mopar not just gonna stamp their name on anything, okay? And in my opinion, the Derman coolers, the aluminum coolers, are built sturdy. Right? They're aluminum, of course. They're built sturdy. However, the insides give me caution. All right, I've done too many. I've replaced too many because of problems that occur after those installation. Not so much oil leaks. I don't think I've replaced one because it's leaking oil. I would replace a Derman cooler for things like uh, uh, it's overheating now. Yeah, or my oil pressure erratic now. Little stuff like that. All of that has to do with the internal builds of that cooler. The external build of the cooler is on point. So y'all have never heard come out of my mouth that a plastic cooler is better than a Derman cooler from a construction standpoint. You have heard come out of my mouth the Mopar plastic coolers overall is better than the Derman coolers. And keep in mind, guys, these are my opinions. You don't have to agree with them. I have a platform that I'm capable of sharing my opinions. Okay, so there's a number of people that is interested in my opinions. So if you don't agree with my opinion, I'm okay with that. That's okay. That's called a difference of opinion. But we're not here to talk about coolers. We're talking about screeching noise. Yeah, we told her there's a screeching noise, but we needed some time to find out. It's a huge ass truck. See how hard it is to get this thing on the lift? Yeah. So guess what? A month later, it was towed in. Y'all saw a picture of that alternator. Yeah. So they just kept driving to eventually. Uh, I'm a big proponent of replacing this alternator regardless of its condition at 200,000 miles. Okay, I just am. There's some things, especially I have a lot of female customers that scared to death of the mere thought of even breaking down. Just the thought of being broke down. Oh my goodness! Or their car quit on them while they're driving. That drive, they would break the bank to prevent from getting stalled at breaking down. If I tell them, yes, ma'am, that this alternator is making noise, it's going to eventually stop charging and your car won't go no more. Okay, okay, replace it. That's the first thing I get. I get it. That fear overrides everything. They could be broke. They don't care. They're going to go find some money. So this is one part. Now, a starter is a little different because a starter's wear is determined by how many times you start it. Okay, its use. A starter's wear is determined by its use. So is this, in a sense. However, this thing have bearings on it that could fail a whole lot sooner than the internals. The charging stuff. All right, so this can go out a whole lot sooner than this. Anything that rotates, guys, is gonna have some form of bearing. All the pulleys and stuff. Yeah, wheel bearing. I'm a big proponent of just replacing the wheel bearings after so many miles because, yeah, they got a lifespan to them like any damn thing else. So that's what happened to her. She had to tow it in. Now, can anybody in here imagine how much the tow bill charged to grab a big ProMaster 2500? Yeah, why would you let somebody do all this work and don't address the screeching noise? I get it, that was leaking, and that probably was covered. But yeah, these things not hard to work on at all. In fact, they look easy. It just look intimidating. All right, so that's one thing I wanted to cover. Uh, what else I wanted to talk about? Yeah, let's go back down here. So get that stuff. In my opinion, you don't have to. You can literally wait till it fail. Now, from an alternator standpoint, if you're not hearing noise, uh, you can carry. I suggest every car have a jump box in it. All right, yeah, get you a jump box, guys. Let me tell y'all something. This is the first ever cam sensor I'm replacing, and get this, not because it's bad, because the customer uh, got a cam sensor code and told us to put a cam sensor on it. But that's not even her problem. That's what I'm saying. People come in here trying to avoid paying diagnostic time. Yeah, I got a cam sensor code. Just put a cam sensor in it, player. I'm like, really? Where's my new cam sensor? I gotta find it. But yeah, they don't care. They want a new cam sensor. Damn it. You know what? I'm not gonna fight with them. I'm gonna give it to them. I can't even find it. It's a nice, pretty Mopar cam sensor too. And you can see right here, this water pump not old. However, it's not Mopar, so the temperature is rising up a little bit. Now y'all see what we got here? Mopar. Yes, they look similar, but it's something about the quality of this thermostat. The housing is a whole different story. The housing technically is separate from the thermostat. It's just a building the housing out of plastic now. All right, so guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. I can only do about 8 minutes tops on a live stream. So let me go to the comment section, see what the hell y'all talking about out there. 37 Hemi inline six, 37 Hemi inline six with the dual. No, that's not a 37 Hemi with the dual exhaust fuel ratio bearings. What is that? No, man, that's not what that is. Cam code is caused by. Yes, it is caused by timing issue. I mean, that damn oil gallery plug could be loose. Uh, it could be a number thing. And guess what else? Who said that? ZGDX. She got a traction control light coming on. 'Cause you know what? I had to dig that out of him. I was like, "Did you ever see a ABS traction control light on?" Yes. And then my check engine light will come on. Guys, y'all know where this is headed, right? Up front. Like my man said, timing issues. Okay, a cam sensor has a job to do. I wish I could find it. Oh, here's the one on the car. It's in between two camshafts. All right, so it's monitoring intake and exhaust cam by way of the tone wheel. Okay, so it sends that information back to the PCM. Now up front, which is the camshaft, but it has two cam phasers on it. Okay. Yes, if those cam phasers are going in and out or not locking the way they're supposed to, yeah, you can be snitched on by way of this cam sensor. All right, and you may get a cam sensor code because there's no code that says cam phaser problems. There's no code that even mentioned cam phaser. Bro, is that 2J? What are you talking about? 2JZ Subaru engine? No, that was a 3.6 pinner. You talking about on that ProMaster? All right, guys, that's my time. I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Uh, and we're gonna talk some more maybe Sunday, but like I said, I go live on the weekend, stuff like that. All right, that's all I have, man. Thanks for watching.